Hey.
Hello! Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club.
Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club.
All these girls have different color eyes. I have the song Smell Your Dick stuck in my head. And a lot of people requested this game.
Yeah, it's just
Those are 3 facts.
Yeah.
You say you're thinking about ignoring me.
Get bigger hands.
This is what a tiny house roof would be. Where's my nose? So many questions. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, bitch.
I'm gonna go home and oversleep. By the way, friend Aaron, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Yeah, to get away from Sayori Club. A Club? How about B Club?
Oh, that's you.
Oh. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true.
Why did you sink for a second?
Help! I'm standing in quicksand, and my tiny, supple hands are useless for pulling me out. They're like daggers sinking into the ocean. You told me you would join a club this year. You lied to me.
Did I?
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Now wake up! She slaps you with a tiny hand.
Ow! It's like a needle. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
It's like a quarter with 5 toothpicks taped to it. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Smack.
Slap.
No, what?
Well, then you could come to my club.
What? Is it the lame girl club? Tiny hand club?
It is! Join it, won't you?
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And you're just the member I'm looking for. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcakes?
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell it. Stop. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go! Aw, this is nice.
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone! Friend Aaron! What a nice surprise! It's great to see. I'm not going to be able to keep this voice up. I need to come up with a new voice, but I'll do it next time on GameGrumps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess we're fucking doing this.
We'll really get in the thick of it.
Yeah. Oh, have we merely scratched the surface of the intricate social
we
web?
We haven't even gotten to the good shit yet.
Oh my god.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back, Aaron. Excuse me. Today, the part of Monica will be played by Aaron because he can do the I am friend Aaron voice better.
It's great to see you again, friend Aaron. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. She would say things like, processing.
I like to imagine that, like, her hair just stays like that all the time.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Just trust me, that's what they look like.
Well, you know. Does she have a tiny green tooth all of a sudden? Why?
She really does.
Why is that?
I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Or at least, what the equivalent of smiling would be.
Yeah, she definitely has the robot look to her, doesn't she?
Monica, I'm surprised.
The club is set up to make incredible logical sense.
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd be talking long.
No problem.
I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to take a sip of my soda. Oh, shit.
No, you took the sip loudly, though, so it covers a lot.
Okay, cool.
Everyone at home will be like, oh, he's sipping soda, as opposed to like, do they hate each other now?
Good narrative there.
Totally. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Twilight, mostly.
You ever read Clifford the Big Red Dog? And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. You ever read Clifford Goes to School?
That was a real foreign world for him.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Like, Clifford Makes a Friend. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Just like in Clifford 2, The Revenge.
Wasn't expecting that one.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Like
Clifford 3.
Fucking, I can't even go there. Anyway, I'm gonna go write my Clifford X Sonic fanfiction. Next time on GameGrumps.
Oh yeah, next time on GameGrumps. We'll really get to the heart of things.
This is some intense plot.
Yeah, well. Don't even get me started.
I'm feeling it.
You'll feel it pretty soon.
What does that mean?
Oh,
We were talking to Yuri. We just blew it with her a little bit. She knows we're an idiot. And now Monica has joined the conversation.
But she can't sense human emotion because she's a robot.
That's correct. That's kind of our own fanfiction spin on
I don't
this.
know, it could be real.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
It's wildly uncomfortable, but then Monica explodes through the TV!
Okay. Now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Let me just crinkle my neck for a second.
Processing. Processing pain. Receiving pain. Ow.
Cool.
In order to distract you from you thinking that I am a robot and not a human, please write poetry. I will not Google poetry and bring in a printed out copy of someone else's work. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Where's the beers?
So stupid.
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Oh, that is super sad, actually.
But.
I'm sorry, I thought.
We're all sinking! You all. Oh, I'm sorry. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Now rise! Not fucking do it.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up!
But only one. Yeah.
Monica's.
One by one, the girl's eyes light up. First Monica's left eye, then her right eye. Lighting right eye.
Wait. Only a figure of expression. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Eat my hair. Eat. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, vanish. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Robot. Well, I really...
Oh man, alright, I'm in. I'm into this.
All right,
I'm genuinely emotionally invested now.
Let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. I'm very excited.
This happens every fucking time.
Yeah, dude. Well, the story's gonna really pick up pretty soon.
Excellent.
All right, bye.
You're just gonna keep saying that after every episode.
It's not. Nothing changes.
That's awesome. Fucking love it.
So you already told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. You're such a clubless bitch. I don't know if you plan to just come. I don't know if you plan to just come here and
that mean?
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, sorry.
And those are mangoes! you need to stop taking drinks. You're gonna snarf.
Processing.
Wait, say already.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing.
What is it? It's just gonna go
Never
on for like a
mind.
day.
Yeah.
What is it? Show him! I don't want to show you. What'd you get me? Why don't you show him? I don't want it. Yo, you ever reach into your bag, pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's Clifford the Big Red
Episode 4. The
Clifford in space. It's a short
Clifford X.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention because you're stupid. Even if you don't usually read, you're stupid. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is...
We could tear out the pages and spread it out of your bed and fuck on it. I'm gonna call you Clifford. Is that cool?
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on one side of the shelves. They look juicy and delicious. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Don't touch my shit! She then turns to a box. Oh, I thought it said she turns into a box of manga. Help! I'm reducing!
That's where she goes every time she sings. Like another part of her has become a manga.
She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Seeing a box set with one book's mixing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
God damn this green snaggletooth.
I know that feel. I watched my grandmother die in front of me. What? I guess that would be worse than seeing a manga out of place, isn't it? I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Consider this a lessons trip to the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Like, at first I thought you were an asshole, but now I just think you're an idiot.
Which informs your assholeness. She shoves the book right into my hands.
What the fuck is this thing?
I stare at the cover. It says Parfait Girls.
This computer's broken.
It features... Why are the words changing? I can't scroll. Yeah. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
I wish there were animated feminine poses in this game.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet.
You were in there?
She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. It's fun to imagine when things happen instead of seeing them.
Here we are, sitting down in front of the window.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I mean, there's tons of empty ones.
It's fun to imagine.
I take my seat. It's part of what the literature club is. You have to imagine the scenarios. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. She takes a bite of my neck. I bleed profusely.
But only from the one spot where her green tooth enters my jugular.
It turns out her mouth is like a Komodo dragon, filled with harmful bacteria. That's why the tooth is green, and there's only one. Oh, how long has it been since they were at the beginning?
Everything's blurry. Here I am at the hospital. Like the exact same classroom setup.
Just imagine. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously.
I feel like I'm talking to the game designers right now.
Yeah. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning's about simple things, and the book really doesn't have a plot or anything. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy in an ice cream shop. But that's assumption to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's always so many touching parts.
Please show me those.
Yeah, like here you have to touch here, touch there. Is that so?
Wait, did the poetry... Well, first of all, it's time for next time on GameGrumps. Secondly, did the poem we wrote have any effect on how this is playing out?
I guess you'll find out.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Next time on GameGrumps.
We didn't even see the girl that we impressed the most. She fucking...
You'll see.
Okay.
It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
These are what all my teeth look like.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
I was bleeding profusely. I need to be rushed back to the hospital. But they put me in a psych ward this time. I was chained up, and then a dragon attacked me. And here we are, dragon fighting away. Back at the classroom.
You can imagine.
Yeah. Just use your close your eyes and make believe. You can be anywhere. Yeah. No, what's really difficult is breathing through this one tiny nostril. I have nose asthma. It's like snorting through a coffee straw.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without being all like,
This is for kids.
makes me want to punch them in the face. And I do sometimes.
But they're just kids. So am I.
You've been talking to an 11-year-old this whole time.
I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time.
You sure know how to turn a girl on.
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. At least it's safe here in the club room. So Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
I hate it when she runs her jerk protocol.
Loading.
Loading jerk.
Jerk.exe. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me.
I mean, just imagine it. Also, we're still sitting over by the window.
Yeah. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Not far enough.
Just gonna say that. That's not gonna help you. You better get 27 inches away, baby.
All right then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book back into my bag. I fly off into space with rockets from my feet. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook.
In perfect binary.
I can already see Monica's pristine hand. It's as thick as a dictionary. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. It's almost as if it was printed. Natsuki and Yuri. The fucking dot matrix has.
Dad. This is a good poem, friend Aaron. The end. Moving on to the next girl. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course.
I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm just really happy that you wrote one.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I just want the cupcakes.
Yeah.
Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined.
I know you're here for the muff.
All right, girls. Strut your stuff.
You will be swimming in muff.
This puss will be overflowing.
Sometimes when I feel like I have no friends, I do the E.T. finger touch with myself.
It's like I have a friend. My left arm and my right arm are my friends.
Don't be mean. That's 2 friends. I've got a gang.
I never thought about that before. Wow, you really cheered me up.
I still tried my best. I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. Which is weird because I kind of look like I'm stuffing my face all the time in this pose. Pretzels. Cupcakes. Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. What was it you were yelling when we were recording the Star Bomb song? Like, you're always after my Reese's Pieces.
Fuck you, Jim. Fuck you. Get out of my store. The fuck out of my store, Jim.
Oh, he's stealing my Reese's Pieces! Buying up all my Starburst!
Oh, man.
That's my best-selling product!
I love that character.
Starburst is the hardest to restock!
He was
Gotta call up the company directly!
He was yelling that at our producer, Jim Roach, who was dying.
Fuck you, Jim!
This is so much fun.
Yeah, sure.
Monica's the best.
Did you just say a word about Monica?
Yeah.
Your like head's completely 180.
It's like it like gives the Terminator like red grid of like her point of view, like what she should do, and like A through C is kill and D is say hello.
Say hello. Hello. Who should I show my poem to next?
Let's go Yuri.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, I just need to put my thoughts into words.
Sucks.
Hold on. Okay. What's a word for shitty that's not mean? There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
Here's
and
mine.
God knows you're simple.
Say, here's mine, and it's just like shit smeared on a page. It's just like, what do you think?
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Like Clifford the Big Red Ghost. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here now.
Oh, jeez, that's the bell!
That's a lot more...
You do it with your mouth.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, it's a lot more solid putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really.
You're right.
It makes me happy that you think that.
I don't. So much going on in this game.
GameGrumps!
Hey, welcome
Hello, welcome back.
So we just discovered
Uh-huh.
that, the piano and the flute or whatever in the background, they're like out of... They like suck at playing it?
It's just one part. It's gonna take a minute to loop around, but like... Okay, so that one's good. The next, it's on the this one's good too. Yep, very good. And it's like, all right, Timmy, you did great at the recital. It's just one more round to bring it home. God damn it! What were they thinking?
Oh man.
Well, I kind of love it. It kind of adds to the charm.
All right, so who do you think?
It's only a 10-second loop.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have re-recorded it.
Who do you think I should go for now?
I say go with Monica.
Hello? Great choice.
Satisfactory.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I will not blast you with my laser eyes. That I don't have.
You cannot hurt me. I am composed primarily of adamantium.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. She zaps people with her laser eyes. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway.
Arms down.
Program arms down. Executing. Want to share your poem with me? Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know.
Here's a fun subject that I use to break the ice. Did you know that 873 times 12 is 10,476?
I, remember this?
By the way, we were only planning to do 7 episodes of this, and then Ross was like, no, keep playing. Something's gonna happen. And we were like, oh, all right. He was like, did you get to the part yet? And we were like, we don't know what you're talking about. He's like, then keep playing.
I know what he's talking about.
Do you really? I don't fucking know. God damn it.
That's why I wanted you to play this game.
Oh, shit. All right, well, all right. So be it. Let's keep rolling.
Not Suki.
I hope you're sitting down. I can't tell. You always look the same.
Hey, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You wouldn't even take it so seriously. These potatoes sure are good.
Sorry, I've been eating potatoes this entire time.
Fill them up on potatoes.
They're not even French fries or baked or chips or anything. They're just raw potatoes, and I'm eating them one after the other.
Unpeeled. Then, like, his backpack falls over and just potatoes. Oh no! Looks like I've dropped my potatoes on the floor.
Looks like I can't continue this conversation until this potato situation is resolved.
How embarrassing. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki,
Bye.
you took it way too far! You're a mean troll! And if you just told her how you felt, then this would have happened in the first place! You're standing between me and eating more potatoes!
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that! I'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now! Fucking idiots! And I'm taking a potato!
No!
Without warning, Natsuki, I perfectly rationed out my potatoes!
So I can continuously eat them in a non-stop manner until I get home, whereupon I'll find my emergency stash of home potatoes.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
No, my trash potatoes!
You covered them in ink and paper! You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
I can't want to not know if you don't like me. Not? No. That's a triple negative. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. God, you get one hot slice of dick between two girls and they can't help themselves. Man, you really bring out the worst in them, huh? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, except for the people you don't get along with. Which is literally a 33rd, like 33% of the other girls. And I think everyone really likes you too.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, let's have to see what the future holds, sir. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Her arm falls off. I go, whoa! She screams. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some.
Fucking asshole.
But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Ha ha ha. This got real.
I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's Monica looks at.
I am only
Monica.
at low level, concerto level.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Hey, are we gonna fucking do something today?
Man, they fucking mailed in this day.
I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway.
Also, I left it out because it was fucking boring as a story. Like, she got a cookie, and then she took a bite of the other girl's cookie, and then she was mad.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides on her thumb after it flips to her side.
Third base.
But in holding it like this, we're all even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Just as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face just in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? to turn the page
Yeah, sorry.
on this relationship.
I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at your space again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with it.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. Let me continue reading. You're no like asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that you finished the page for me, so I started my own volition. We continue the first page for friends. Then turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently let it go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see it in your head or anything, but they're kind of representative of your mannerisms.
I see. Meanwhile, back over here, I guess. The fuck, man?
I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, slip it back in my bag, eat a potato or two. I can't remember how many.
I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad.
Well, get good.
That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
And what did it make you feel?
Like I wanted it to be over.
But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. Like how stupid you are and how dumb you look. If you don't, you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yay!
Just don't show me your poems.
Writing's the best. It's like magic. And magic is like writing! Wow, I should write that down! I'm gonna keep writing until I die. This afternoon.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent.
What kind of cue is that? It's like the symbol for female. It's like an ankh.
Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Whoa. What?
Ooh, I think she's actually a robot, dude.
That would be fucking awesome. Oh my god, could you imagine?
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Something I read once.
Load me. Load me is what robot Aslan yells.
Load me! You got it, Aslan.
Oh god.
Restoring talking protocol. Rebooting. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting all... Sayori... Shutting down. Rebooting.
You just talk to her too long, and her ability to speak just starts to like decay slowly.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Yeah, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. It's a horrible idea.
I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance,
Powering down.
then it will inspire others to overheating.
Holy shit.
Core temperature nominal. Do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun!
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today, aside from the fact that your brains are soft, gooey, and delicious. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all And if all of it takes... Shut it down. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Now Tsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I'm gonna have to dig them out of this knee-deep pool of potatoes we're all standing in.
Guys, watch out! The potatoes are... They're filling the room slowly! I don't know how it happened, but my knapsack just keeps producing potatoes! Have you not noticed?
It's a real House of Leaves situation.
Oh, God!
More potatoes than could possibly fit in the knapsack.
My chest can no longer expand due to the pressure and weight of all these potatoes! The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Her brains must be soft and delicious. Everyone is stunned. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
She trips over 5 potatoes and falls. She's hurt very badly.
But we laugh anyway. Then I eat a potato.
Monica uses her healing factor.
Her finger transforms into a syringe. I didn't know she had this power.
She's an interesting girl.
Sayori begins her poem.
It sucks.
Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match.
Lighting a powder keg of shitty poetry.
Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put the energy into it. Sorry, I was just punching my fist. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not really...
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry.
I'm spacing out.
No wonder.
Still spacing out. I'm in space.
Sparkle.
Ooh, sparkle's nice.
Heaven sent.
Jesus, is that even a word?
Chocolate. No poof! Damn it!
Damn it, I'm sorry.
Milk!
To make up for the poof!
Email!
Email!
Dance! Variants!
You got it.
Marshmallow. Suicide.
Oh my god, dude.
Bouncy.
Bouncy?
Bouncy.
Oh, bouncy.
Yeah. And jumpy.
Done.
Up. And boop.
Boop.
What a great poem.
This might sound like a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Her brains smell especially appetizing. Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast
Why would
today.
a robot need to eat brains?
I don't know, it's just a narrative I've created.
Fair enough. I mean, we've been going with it for hours now.
The Matrix has, has to goopify humans. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningful. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks
jetpacks across the room.
Sayori. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. Can't you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, and you're always eating potatoes, and you have potatoes in your sack. So I thought potatoes would just be crushing it all day. Wait a minute, this is my manga at all? This is a potato! You just wrote the title of the manga on the potato! You sneaky son of a bitch! What the hell's going on? She looks around, Monica's a potato.
Oh my fucking god.
The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop. Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there.
That's really immature.
Let's clean it up.
All stool is collapsible.
In the closet, there's a collapsible stool. It's like, I was giggling at the word stool, and you were like, come on, man.
I already knew what was happening.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
It must have been a long one.
It's great how it's all still staying in one log. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! What are you looking at?
The box!
You're trying to look at my
box!
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, I'm trying to move! Just give me the box! You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out! But... I'll do it myself! Ah! The chair suddenly throws between Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies front of Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I'm trying to catch her. The box tumbles out of her hands. The books go flying. I got you!
Oh my god.
The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground.
Everything goes dark.
A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. End of day 2. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her,
but a huge flat surface of hard dick. Gross!
Get back! A fist pounds into my chest. She breaks some ribs. I think I'm coughing blood. Is everything okay over there?
I can fix a punctured lung.
I heard a loud noise. Hold on.
3D printing a new lung.
Natsuki's kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease across the pages he's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, it must have landed on the page! Natsuki... What a predicament!
No!
Natsuki, are you... No!
Are you having first world problems?
Natsuki's voice squeaks. This is her absolute limit. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so...
She is razor thin on the line, separating from the psych ward.
Just, every day, it's so hard. I just want to cover the club and
Get swifty!
Get low, get low! I can only do what I know how to do. All right, well, I guess I'll leave.
Depressor.
Just eat potatoes. Man, these potatoes are calming me down. Well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Friend Aaron.
Potato?
Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I slowly insert a potato into her mouth to quiet her.
This potato has healing properties.
I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. GameGrumps! Welcome back.
Oh boy.
Welcome back to fucking this game.
Yup.
I know all y'all are fucking sitting there like, when's the good shit gonna happen?
I mean, it's been happening.
It's getting close.
Okay.
It's getting real close.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
fuck. Okay.
Here we go.
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom! A puddle of yellow liquid rolls down her thighs.
That poem was so bad I shit myself!
You just hear like...
Not again! I have to back.
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. I need this to wipe my ass with.
I've got a fresh skirt.
Anyway, read my poem now. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you think about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams, hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your memories away. I'll be the beach that you take you back every day. I'll be the beast that makes your heart leap. You're where you thought you left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, you're on beach, you're on escape. You'll learn to love yourself again.
Wow.
Yeah, I wrote that. Yeah, well, I'm kind of a genius like that. It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yura and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Bitch, it's not like I care. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too and like better than hers, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while.
Can I take part in this conversation?
Just like backing out of the door slowly. At the very least, it was good practice, you know?
Oh my god.
All right. Do you want to share your weird poem now?
Yes.
You're just reading this in your head and you just hear that. You're like, not gonna worry about that.
I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles. Where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful.
They told me to write about the beach, but I really wrote about something else.
I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, our thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off.
God, you guys are fucking talkative today. Jesus.
I wish your character just said that.
Do I get to talk at some point?
It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style.
This is the same day that I helped the girl with the books and their butt fell on my face. Feels like it's been a fucking eternity. Anyway, go on.
You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Are you getting jiggy in this club? Good.
Is it getting turned in here? Is it just me?
That's all that matters to me. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
I wish I was dead.
Natsuki will be making cupcakes. That's not what I meant, but sure, I'll make the cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
My favorite is motor oil or gear.
I mean strawberry. Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. And you will be distracted while I, do human things.
With this straw.
Close to your head.
I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright, in that case it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way.
I spent the next 2 days scrubbing hardened jizz off of every surface of my room.
My God. I got one of those luminol sprays and holy shit, it's like Christmas in there.
I got a blacklight and I can see it from space.
Like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time.
By the way, the club is what I call my dick.
It's all about the club.
It's already Sunday.
Oh God, where did the time go? I've been standing here this whole time. I guess that's what Sayori says when she's spacing out.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
58, 59, 60. You haven't come over like this in a while, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time.
Sorry, I just find out like this. I'm dating Mr. Cow.
Moo. You bitch! How could you?
It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. And then having my brain sucked out by a robot straw.
It feels like that. It's almost like it's happened before. Over and over and over. For eternity.
Maybe I'm depressed because half my brain is missing. This is episode 19, I believe. We've recorded all of these in the same day, so we are losing our minds right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm just waiting for the
let's do it!
good stuff. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. If you'd have done that, we wouldn't be in this predicament.
It gets really dark for no reason.
I take Yuri to my room.
I love what you've done with the walls.
I show her all of my posters. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
This one's a polar bear in a snowstorm.
Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of
My
mine.
dildo enclave. I
Enclave.
didn't want to say drawer.
It's like a Narnia portal. It's just like this huge fucking cave full of...
I'm sorry. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. You put it in your butt. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
That's why you're always farting. Not familiar at all.
I'm not farting, I'm diffusing essential oils. Is that so?
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Don't breathe this. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well,
Yeah, you know how when you like put ribbon on a fan? Hear me out.
well. Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
Okay. I'm gonna swallow it. When I fart it out, it'll be a swan. Oh my god. Sorry, we've been doing this for hours and we're losing. I'm really sorry, everyone. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper.
What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway. This is my last resort. Get fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway.
Took me a second.
Wouldn't that be beautiful? Suffocation, no breathing. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room.
We'll get the suffocation, no breathing part from the essential oils. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. I thought you were just an idiot.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense. You know, don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding, as you'd put it.
Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Friend Aaron! Why did you do that?
I just wanted to feel alive! I didn't expect it to be that sharp!
I don't give a fuck if I cut my finger bleeding!
I barely touched it at all!
Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the woman a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound.
What?
I feel her tongue curl around my finger.
What?
I startle.
What?
I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Oh my god, I guess fucking next time on GameGrumps.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yes, sir.
Whoo, baby.
Here comes the pizza.
Here comes the pizza, indeed. That was an interesting window into what might be coming. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. For your next physical challenge.
You must eat an entire pie.
As you scale the aggro crag. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Oh, neat. What are you gonna write?
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. Abraham Lincoln.
Dumbledore. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Ah! My precious brains!
Sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. Are you hurt? She gently puts my entire head in her mouth. It just startled me, that's all.
There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yes, obviously. I accidentally got... Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I got a towel right away. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. Is she incapacitating me? Oh no!
She's cast a vampire spell!
And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago.
The scene cuts and it's like right in front of the screen. I'm scared, friend Aaron. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much.
This is very sweet.
I did this to myself. Friend Aaron, I like you so much that I want to die.
That's less sweet.
That's how I feel.
Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What do you think? Can we save it? Okay, good time to save. Heads, I love you. Tails, you'll always be my dearest friend.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's a heads.
It's I love you.
Boom. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Friend Aaron.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
But I changed my mind. Loading game.
Sayori's the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her.
I know it's gonna work out because literally 2 seconds after saying I love you, things got weird.
It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. I am surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday.
Fucking douche.
And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Oh, whoa.
Well, there you go. You want to read that?
Get out of my head.
Times 50.
Get out of my head before I do. I know what is best for you. I listened to everything she said to me. Show you how much I love you. I finished writing this poem, But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Are we in Silent Hill all of a sudden?
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Friend Aaron, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written.
Yeah, it's the fucking all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy from The Shining.
But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
What? What? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
What? No fucking what? Oh my god, is this a horror game?
I don't know, Dan.
Are you serious?
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real.
Oh my god.
There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what
This
my
is
eyes
what
are showing
happens
me.
in Doki Doki Literature Club?
This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different.
Get load and try something
I
different.
only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never!
Oh my god, I'm actually like, what? What? Are you? Oh my god! Oh, what the fuck?
It's not over, Dan.